not one person said nice to see me.
It's very nice to see you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, just let me know when you're ready. Everybody good? Leo. All right, just first off, I'm so proud of our team. I mean, to be able to come here, that atmosphere, a lot of adversity that showed up throughout the course of the game, all things that we expected. We knew Clemson's back was against the wall, and we were going to get everything that they had. That's what this game should be. That's what this game, it was really special. And like I just told our players, the thing I'm most proud is that they put their heart on display tonight. And for us to come out and be able to respond the way we did, there are a lot of things in that game we're going to have to correct, a lot of things that we're going to have to be better at. It was some challenging situations. You got to give credit to them. They played really hard. They did a good job, had a good plan, but our guys, they responded. And we played 60 minutes plus and got into overtime, and I called the team up. I said, man, this is what you're built for. This is what you're built for. Moments like this. It's why we train the way we train. It's why we push to the standard we push to. Even when you might not play your best, you're going to be ready in the moment to go and rise up and make the plays that are necessary. And we did that offensively. There in the first series, unbelievable throw and catch by Jordan to Keon, and then defense to come back. They had it 3rd and a yard, and we went and made two plays. And to see the joy out of our players, it puts just a ton of joy, in my heart for who they are and what they're about, and just so grateful for the opportunity I get to coach them.
Mike, you were just standing here in the tunnel, and you looked like you were still trying to catch your breath with a look of relief on your face. What was going through your mind after that whole thing ended and you guys were able to come out of here with a win?
I just wanted to be honest with you. I just wanted to get back in that locker room and just tell our team how proud of them I was, because that was hard. I mean, that was hard. It was adverse. There was challenging situations. We had some guys go down. I mean, all the things that happen in a big time football game, and they never lost hope. They just continued to fight. And we got a defensive touchdown, sack, fumble, picked it up. Kalen DeLoach, unbelievable job. The awareness and being able to have that play, and then everything we could there at the end, and to be able to finish it the way it needed to be, because that's what this program is. We've been through it. We've been challenged. We've been knocked down. We've had to get up. They've continued to push, and as we talk about, we're on our climb. And ultimately, every day, we continue to get better. I'm gonna put no limits to what this team can accomplish, because those are the type of games that have to show up, and you got to show what you can do in those moments. So it's a long answer to your question, but I just wanted to get in there and just tell them how proud of them I was, because that's the team I coach.
Clemson's striving to go up to.
I thought they took a deep breath. I mean, it was a lot of excitement. I mean, this is a game that's been built up. I was asked about this game all throughout the summer. I mean, it's we know it's a big game. I mean, that program is whatever is the last decade has done a great job of being what is the benchmark of the league, and we've had some close games with them, and to be able to come here on the road, I mean, it's how I wanted it. Because ultimately, once again, it's the continued verification of what we're doing, how we're doing it, but just the type of culture and the type of young men that we have a part of this program, and just their willingness to fight and go get the job done.
Clemson's trying to go up 2 scores when Kalen has the sack, the fumble, recovers it. Him playing that entire play, making that play, switching the momentum. What did it mean for the sideline and for you guys in that very moment?
No, it was huge, and I mean, it's always play the next play. Right, and they had the ball, they were moving, but they put it down, they snapped it, and obviously Kalen, some remarkable play in that moment, and we're just so proud of our guys, and just the way they were able to finish, because it wasn't just that one play, but there was you can go through and heck, play from that second quarter on. I mean, every play mattered, and they did a good job defensively. They stopped the run. We really became one-sided. We missed some opportunities, but I knew in the moment of truth, our guys would show up and we would have to play. That would be the difference, and they proved me right.
Like you guys kept going to Johnny and Keon over and over, and it obviously paid off.
Yeah, those are great players, and trying to give them opportunities to to impact the game. I thought our offensive line, I know there was some pressure on Jordan at times, but I mean they battled, and that's a talented defensive front. I mean you look at that entire defense. I mean it's juniors and seniors, guys have played a lot of football, guys that are talented. They've got a very similar defense to what we have, in a sense of guys chose to come back and they're going to be top draft picks, and they played well. But at the end of the day, we found a way to be able to respond and make the plays necessary. And we just got a great group of guys that I get to coach, and it was fun seeing them show up in that moment.
Mike, Jordan took some hits today, and it looked like maybe he was favoring his shoulder again. How is he? But as a second part of that, to be able to come back and throw that touchdown in overtime after things maybe weren't clicking in the second half.
He's an absolute winner. That's who he is. And was he feeling great the entire? Probably not. He got hit some. Coming off a game where he had a little bit of an injury and some challenges that he had to work through, and he stood up. He stood up in the moment, and I'm so proud of him for who he is. He is a winner, and I love coaching that young man and just what he means to our program. But just a great example for all. I mean, for what he's done, for what he's accomplished, special.
In the game you guys were having a game here, rush game going, how big was Jordan able to get the short passes and the longer passes late in the game?
Yeah, I mean there was a challenge offensively, and you got to give credit to them. I mean they did some good things. We had a couple missed opportunities, but I just fully believe that if we kept sticking at it, right, we would find the plays that were needed. And we're so proud of our guys, the way that they fought. We didn't turn the ball over today, which was huge. That was something we talked about. I was proud of them.
Mike, there were a few nervous moments throughout the entire game. What about that last field goal they had inside of 2 minutes when they lined up there?
Yeah, I mean, it's go do everything you can to disrupt it, and ultimately, I mean, it was a big stop to force the field goal. They missed it.
Mike, a lot of people talked about this. Mike, a lot of people talked about September and how important it was going to be, considering you had LSU and Clemson. What does it mean to be 4-0 right now, surviving those two games?
I mean, we've had a real start to our season. We played two really good football teams. That team we just played, they're talented. And, I mean, they're going to win a lot of games this season, and obviously, kicking off with LSU and then the games in between. I mean, nothing's easy in college football. It's all a challenge, and we've done what we wanted to do. We wanted to get off to a fast start this season, but now we get a bye week to take a breath, continue to work, to hopefully get guys healed up. We've been playing without a few starters that test the depth, but the depth showed up, and obviously we got a lot of work to do to accomplish what I believe this team can accomplish. But at the end of the day, we did what we set out to do, and I'm just really proud of our guys, and looking forward to getting back to work and maximizing this bye week. You cannot do that.
What?
Oh, who broke the rock? Kalen DeLoach. Very good. You got to always have a backup question. You can't
I stole his question?
I stole it. Oh, they took my question.
How much does Josh Storms deserve? How much does Josh Storms deserve credit for what his team's capable of doing? What you guys have done over the last month, and just withstanding the battles?
No, it's just. I mean, you see toughness, you see strength, you see guys that can go out there for 60+ minutes and just continue to fight and battle. You see belief. Josh and I have been together for a long time, and who he is, what he's all about. I mean, there could be no closer tie than what he and I have, and it's fun because I hear the players in the locker room talking about him, right? And when the way that he works them, they don't always like it in the moment, right? But you see the confidence they have that when we get to step out here in those challenging situations, and just grateful for Josh and his strength staff. I mean, we got a great staff that's with him, and those guys are helping elevate our program.